Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa and this is Life of Lex. As you can tell from the title, today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a story time about getting anesthesia and being put under. So I have a few questions that someone sent me and wanted to know more about going under because this person's gonna get surgery and they were worried about going under, so I figured I would answer questions, and if anyone else had any, this might be helpful. So first, I have been put under anesthesia 3 times. One, I was like 7 years old. The second time was when I was a senior in high school and I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and the third time was this a few weeks ago when I got ankle surgery. So the first one, I don't remember that well. I was, again, 7 or 8, and I do remember just they put a mask on me and I had to count how many times the balloon blew up as I was breathing, and I remember it being like 2 or 3 times, and then I knocked out, and I woke up and had an IV in to keep me asleep because they can't keep the mask on because I think they put a breathing tube like as a kid, but if you're older they put you to sleep through your IV. So for my second and third one, I went in. For the wisdom teeth it wasn't as intense obviously, but they put the IV in for my ankle surgery and to hydrate me. So they do it to hydrate, and then they put in the anesthesia right before they're about to bring you. So you're in this like waiting, it's not the waiting room because that's where like your family is, but then it's like they get you ready in a separate room, then they start putting you to sleep, and while you're going in and out of sleep they wheel you to the surgery. So for me, for ankle surgery, they put me on fentanyl first. Fentanyl is a very intense drug. It relaxes you and your muscles because they had to put nerve blockers in my leg because when you come out of the surgery it hurts really bad, and a lot of people tense up during the nerve blockers because they hurt as well. So they put me on fentanyl, which made me sleepy already. It made the ceiling kind of look like it was moving, made me like relaxed, chilled, and tired. So that was first, and then they started giving me the anesthesia, and it just not even slowly, it like puts you to sleep pretty fast. Like, I know they started giving it to me before they wheeled me from the waiting room thing to the operating room, and I barely remember being wheeled there. Like you're kind of like in and out of consciousness, and then they make sure you're completely out before they start anything, and you're pretty much already sleeping by the time you get to the operating room. So how they do it is through an IV. If you're really afraid of needles, I think you can ask them to do the mask first and then they'll switch it to an IV. But I'm not 100% sure. You have to talk to your doctor about that one. What does being put to sleep feel like? Again, it kind of just feels like you're going in and out of sleep at first, and then you just like sleep, and it's honestly one of the best sleeps of your life. Like, I'm not even kidding. You wake up like still feeling groggy, but like best sleep ever. Do you get sleepy, or are you awake and instantly out? You get sleepy. It's just kind of like if you've ever taken like Benadryl or ZzzQuil or NyQuil, like you take it and then you start feeling groggy and everything starts kind of slowing down and you feel exhausted. Like, that's how it gets you. Like, you're like in and out of consciousness, like, and then eventually just out, and like you barely remember falling asleep and you barely remember waking up. Can you stay awake if you try? I do not think so. Like, I think, I mean, I didn't try to stay awake, but like, I don't think it's possible. because like they're constantly sending in the anesthesia. It's not like they give you anesthesia and it's supposed to last for like the 2 hours you're in surgery and then it stops lasting. It's like constantly dripping in you. Like there's an anesthesiologist that's there the whole time to make sure like you get the right amount for your height, for your weight, for the surgery, everything. And you're sleeping. Like I know like people can fight it, but I think they can just up the dose a little bit if you're not fully falling asleep. And then coming out of it is weird. Like if you watched my surgery video and you see me like talking and interacting with everyone, I barely remember waking up, getting changed, and leaving the hospital. You're like super groggy and like still out of it and still like tired and just like it's like if someone woke you up after you took Benadryl and you're like, whoa, like I still need sleep, kind of like basically. Barely remember getting home. Like it's all a blur. Your brain's just so so groggy and fogged. Like I remember bits and pieces of the situation after, but honestly, like if I didn't film it, I don't think I would have remembered to have that conversation. And I know more happened after the filming because they told us we couldn't film, and I do not remember like what was going on. But it's not scary. It's just like you're just confused and in a daze. Honestly, like I think anesthesia is, I shouldn't say like the least thing to worry about, but it's like really not bad. It's just like you're going to sleep, like literally just, and like you don't really dream during it, or at least I don't remember dreaming during it. Like it's best sleep of your life. Like if you're tired, if you don't get sleep the night before, like you're gonna feel so rested the next day. It's not even funny. But yeah, it's like don't worry about going under. It's really not that bad. You just get tired, which is we're always tired, so it'll be fine. I actually don't have anything else to talk about. If you guys want me to do like a full story time of like hurting it, going to the doctor, getting it checked, deciding on surgery, deciding like talking about physical therapy, like the whole story, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know if that is an interest for you guys, because I can definitely talk about it 100%. It just happened, so I do remember everything. I'm still like very much in a boot and crippled, so yeah. If you have any other questions about this that I forgot to cover and I didn't talk about, just ask down below. I will always answer. And don't forget to subscribe, like this video, tell your friends, spread it around. Yeah, anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.